Okay, so just got up and way too many spoilers on the YouTube. Just trying to get to the video, do a reaction video. Last night I was checking out Mighty Keef's video about how it would be Dante, maybe from Devil May Cry. But here we go. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Mr. Sakurai presents Byleth. Hold up, let's run it back. New challenger approaching. I did play Fire Emblem Heroes, and it was Three Houses.
Finally come to unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies.
Just wondering how they're gonna pull this off.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap?
Suthis is awesome.
As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die? I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet, there is no other choice. You must join Smash.
Are you kidding me?
Join Smash Brothers already! What in the world are you waiting for?
Right. Byleth joins Smash.
So joining
What?
Smash consumes even the darkness itself.
Nice. Please show the girl character. Yo, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. You can go fight at the Three Houses. See Hilda. See the musician chick. Yo, hold up. This is too nice. This is too nice. Oh my gosh. Everything looks so nice.
So you return, and sooner than expected. I see. Too many swordsmen, are there? And you wield the sword as well? What will you do?
Right. Yes. Okay, that's who I played as.
So that is how you plan to win the day? So be it. I reward your cleverness this time.
Magic?
How is this?
No. You can pick from the three? Wait, what?
You should be able to handle the hero's relics.
Yeah, that theme song too.
Areadbhar, strike with superior reach. Use Aymr's overwhelming power.
Oh.
Unleash the blinding speed of Failnaught.
Still alright.
Along with the sword of the creator.
Oh.
Each weapon matches a direction.
This matched up with the song is just bringing tears. Oh. Yes. They're at the fishing spot.
Be now as one. To you, both sides
Suthis.
be
Oh. For the final smash.
show the world.
Oh, arigato, Daddy Sakurai. Oh, not the Three Houses. Not the Three Houses. Golden Deer, if anybody was wondering. Sakurai knows what's up, dude.
Yes, there you have it.
Hi.
Byleth from Fire Emblem Three
I did not
Houses
see that
is joining
coming
the
at
battle.
all. This is a
Fire
great
Emblem Three
choice, though.
Houses was released just last summer, so it's still very new. Even so, you'll soon be able to play as them in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Oh my gosh.
This release is planned for January 28th. You'll have instant access if you have the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass, and it will also be available for purchase.
I'm gonna have to buy that. That's sick.
In case you're
Just
not
for the
familiar with Fire
stages.
Emblem or Three Houses, I'll explain a few things, so don't worry. First off,
What is Fire Emblem?
It's really hard to pronounce in Japanese. The producer said it's okay if I just say Fire Emblem. But when writing it, if you don't write Fire Emblem, the Fire Emblem police will come and get you, so please be careful. The series' first entry launched in Japan on the
Wow.
Famicom in 1990.
That looks
You could say it was
really
a pioneer
nice.
in the genre of tactical role-playing games. You might be wondering what makes it particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat. You can think of it as moving pieces in a board game. Or in
Rock,
other
paper,
words,
scissors.
A game in which you advance units across a grid and battle.
Right. Risk almost. Very fun,
When we
actually.
talk about
It doesn't sound fun, but
games
it
of
is.
that era, there were lots of ones in which you command tanks, aircrafts, and so on. But Fire Emblem was unique because each unit was a specific character, sort of like in role-playing games. Plus, something made it stand out from other Nintendo products. Characters could permanently die.
Right.
That's pretty direct language.
I never
though,
played
so
like
perhaps
that.
we should
That's
just
for
say
OGs.
they're sleeping with the fishes.
Sleeping with the fishes, damn.
But really, if a character fell in battle, you'd lose that unit. They'd
Permanently.
be gone and you couldn't use them again. Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of permadeath to some degree in classic mode and what have you. But a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm not killing Hilda out here.
In the older games, your units would really be gone, never to be mentioned again. Scary. The game's stories are told like chronicles of war, with increasingly distinct characters and engrossing scenarios. Several characters also appear in the Super Smash Bros. Series, and 6 of the 7 can use a counterattack. It's their down special.
Oh, okay.
There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to incorporate Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn.
This is genius. Just what I need to get back in Smash Bros.
And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series.
I had no idea.
People who aren't Japanese in particular might be thinking, 17 games? There are that many? Well, if you include Fire Emblem Heroes and the remakes, but you don't include the Satellaview game, Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE, and Fire Emblem Warriors, then it comes out to 17
Excluding
games. Let's
spin-offs?
try saying them in the Fire Emblem Can You Say It challenge.
Where have I been?
I'll give it a try.
暗黒竜と光の剣、外伝紋章の謎、聖戦の系譜、トラキア776、封印の剣、烈火の剣、聖魔の宝石、草原の奇跡、暁の女神、
Radiant Dawn, Shadow Dragon, New Mystery.
There you
Remember
go.
Echoes
17.
and Awakening? I remember this guy had Golden Sun on his Game
So
Boy.
you
It's kind of
saw how I
similar,
was
but
counting in a weird way, right? I was counting in binary. This is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2. Then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Sakurai's always teaching us something.
Add 1 and you get 17. Awesome, isn't it? You can actually count up to 31 on one hand. And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023. If you've given up counting the knots in the tatami mat, you could always give it a go.
Sakurai.
What is Fire Emblem Three
Oh,
Houses?
that theme.
In Japanese, the male
Oh.
version of the main character is called Bereto, and the female version is called Beresu.
Beresu,
In English,
okay.
they share the same name, Byleth. Byleth becomes a professor who ends up leading one of 3 academic houses.
Golden
Once you've chosen a house, you them through their school life, and, well, you end up fighting the other houses.
Hilda with the axe.
After a certain
Cha.
incident, 5 years pass, and you meet up with your grown-up students to battle against the other houses in their regions. It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you. To understand the concept of Fire Emblem Three Houses, I played an early version of the game before its release. I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example.
With Link's bombs.
Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed an early version of the game for 2 days, ran around all the areas, saw the ending, and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess Zelda as a fighter. I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings, it was really hard to get a feel for it.
Seriously though.
And of course, there weren't any walkthroughs I could reference.
Heard that.
The game has multiple routes, and the outcome of each is very different. Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story.
Right.
I'll try to avoid spoilers when I'm talking about the fighter. I hope you'll understand. Before my demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we have to account for the holidays and such, so we're filming 2 months in advance of this video's release. Right now, it's actually November.
That is
Therefore,
hilarious.
some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished version. As always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such for demonstration purposes. Here I go.
Special in-game character. Yo, just what I needed, like, throwing in some, he said,
So, this is our new
Awesome
fighter,
words.
Byleth.
so it was like turn-based
Sadly, they're lacking
combat?
in mobility. It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them.
I'm cool with
Throws
that.
are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're distance demon.
I like this.
The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of
Sick.
the hero's relics is a weapon that appears in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that. First, let's talk about the weapon Byleth uses for upward input.
Sword of the
Sword of
Creator.
the Creator. The Sword of the Creator here is Byleth's
OP.
default weapon. They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip. They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves. For their up smash attack, they'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air.
That hitbox looks
For
huge.
their up air attack, they'll wave the whip sword overhead. The hit detection for this attack lasts for a relatively long time.
Yeah, we
The
see
special
that.
move is really something. The sword extends like this, allowing you to do things like this.
Yo, that looks like Joker. Yeah, nah, he's.
Pretty terrifying.
What are you
Or
doing,
knocking into the
Sakurai?
air with that attack. And in addition,
Oh, spike him with
also
up B.
things like this. That said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage. Exceed that percentage and you'll need to be careful. You may find it helpful to mid-air dodge. I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges. So that's the up special. Now, for the sideways
Better than
inputs.
Joker's, if
This
you
is
ask me.
Areadbhar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology. First, we'll go through the forward and back air attacks. As you can see, they have a long reach. Like so. Marth's air attack keeps opponents in check too, right? If Byleth does the same thing, you'd win out, so you should be able to beat it. Next, the side smash attack. This also has a long range. It'll connect even from here.
Yo, he's just trashing Marth, dude. Straight up.
Also, if you add an upward tilt, it will be strong.
Add an upward tilt to make it
And if you knock
stronger?
an opponent
What?
down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
Oh, they're already doing that anyways. It's cool, man.
By the way, the tip of the lance is more powerful. The shaft
Just like
part
Marth.
is weaker, so it's not suited to close combat. It
12.
won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far. That's why, as a rule, you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward. Or
Wow.
downward in this case.
Wow.
Next, the side special move. Byleth will simply swing the lance like this, but again, it has excellent reach. For example, even when your opponent is at this distance, it'll still hit.
That was so far away. On top of the platform too,
Actually,
like
you can do a smash attack to charge forward a little, like this.
you can charge it? What is this?
But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so
Okay.
be careful.
Yeah.
Use it in midair and you'll carve up a large area.
I like that.
Returning to the side air attacks from earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack verticality. So this complements it well, although you'll be vulnerable when you land. Now, for the downward inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe called Aymr. It's named after a weapon that appears in Ugaritic myth.
Looks like it gets stuck in the
First,
ground for
the
a
down
little
air
bit.
attack. It really is strong. You can try
Oh
for a
my
meteor effect with this
gosh.
attack. Next is the down smash attack.
He's
A heavy
spiking
swing
it.
of the axe back and forth. As you can see, it has a great deal of launch power. And for the down special, Byleth channels all their energy into a devastating strike. It's a bold move, similar to the Falcon Punch, but here's what makes it different. When
Can't
readying
block
the move, there's a super armor effect,
So you can
which
get
allows
hit.
you to withstand an attack.
Wow.
Just so you know, if you execute a Falcon Punch at about the same time, it plays out like this. It's a bit slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage. Unless you get grabbed.
Ha! Yeah, I'm coming through with the
Another notable
grabs.
aspect is that it lets you pass through platforms. While you're charging up, you can breeze past platforms like this to reach a lower area. It won't let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack. Also, you can turn around during the move.
You can
The
turn
swing
around.
takes a while.
Just like
So
Corin.
if an
Cool.
opponent runs behind you during the move, you can quickly change direction.
Not a fan.
Even though it can be hard to land a hit with this move, it can be really effective
Ugh!
against a group of opponents. Plus, even if you fail to land a direct hit, any opponents on the ground nearby will still be launched a little.
Yo, that's my man Ness. What are you doing to him?
It's as if the quaking of the ground launches them. By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about the other Fire Emblem characters' moves. I don't recommend using this down special against fighters from the Fire Emblem series, because you'll just get loads of counters. It hits
Okay.
with that much power in a single attack. Counters can actually multiply the power of blocked attacks, and using easily anticipated attacks like
Wow,
this, you just
that's
get
okay.
hit by counter after counter. Next, we have the neutral moves. The bow you use is called Failnaught, which shares its name with the bow from the Knights of the Round Table. It only appears in a few neutral moves. You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters
Yeah,
like him. It
love
lets
it.
you spin the weapon around.
The Nair is great.
It's also easy to create certain combos with it. And with the neutral special, you'll let loose an arrow.
Okay.
It seems pretty straightforward,
You
right?
can charge it, right?
But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow. First, the biggest difference between this bow and Link's is that once you enter the command, you can keep charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed. It's also very powerful. That said, you can still cancel out of the stance using the shield button. You can also change direction while in the stance.
Finally.
It works up until this point, but if you keep holding the button, you'll unleash a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light. You can perform this move by keeping the button held down.
That's my.
You charge up power like so. Charge a bit more.
That's my
and
type of
then
move
fire.
right there.
But again, you'll need to take care when using this move. For one, when you've powered up the move to its max, there's no way to cancel out of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Not even with the shield button. In other words, you're committed to firing it.
Oh, I'm ready.
So you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible.
Ooh, I see what you're saying. I bet
Once you've entered the
Ness
stand,
could mag that up too.
you won't be able to do anything. Which means it's quite the risky attack to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector effect. But you could always just aim into the fray, as it is, after all, a long-range move, letting you deal a sudden blow to opponents. So, you need to think carefully when using this projectile weapon. Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version. As you can
great.
see, you team up with the mysterious Sophis and launch an attack
Sophis, not
together.
Suthis. Okay. There's not two O's. Why would it be Suthis?
Now, let's talk about the color variations. It's set up so that the default and odd-numbered color variations are male, while the even-numbered ones are female. However, the third, fourth, and fifth colors are, as you can see, reminiscent of the house leaders. Those of you who played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring to.
That's tight.
The sixth color is based on Sophis, who you just saw earlier.
Probably gonna play Sothis.
And the
Very
seventh
good.
and eighth variations have a different hair color, which is based on something that occurs in the course of the original game's story. Didn't we see this variation in the final smash?
Got the Gary Mock Monastery.
Next, I'll introduce the stage. For this one, we of course tried to recreate the place where you spend most of the game, Areadbhar Monastery. This is how Areadbhar Monastery is laid out in the original game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall, bridge,
Mess hall?
cathedral, all in
Aw.
one stage.
Yeah, the mess hall is that place.
It's the type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four.
Market hall is cool though. Reception hall might be
Each of
the.
the guests that appear in these
two.
four areas. The first area is the marketplace.
Fishing spot, if you ask
This
me.
is where a lot of people come to do their shopping. The guests that appear here are students of the Blue Lion's house: Dimitri, Dedu, and Ingrid.
Ingrid, that's right.
Not Dimitri, Dudu, or Ingrid. Their names are a bit difficult to say. They're largely from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Since it's a kingdom, that means they have a monarchy. For that reason, I guess you could say Dimitri is the future king. He had quite a difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye. He's an
He ain't got
unfortunate
it.
one, that one. There are vendors on either side. In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of things. But here you can break them, you see.
That's cool.
If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left and right.
More fighting room. You can knock them off the side.
I wonder where people will buy their supplies now.
I like what they're doing with the stages a lot. Like,
And at the
especially
backdrop, You
Terry's.
can see the gatekeeper.
How you can blast them out.
You
It's the
often
kind of
pass
same
through
thing
this
here,
area in Fire Emblem Three Houses, and you end up talking to him a lot.
but way different.
Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop,
Final
you come
destination
crashing
is.
back down. We've broken through the ceiling and slammed into the building. And the guests in the reception hall are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra.
Dorothy, that's where.
Take
Dorothea.
note, it's not spelled Edelgard. They're from the Adrestian Empire. And as such, they embrace their military might.
Petra's like top 5
Edelgard is one
combat
of the
wise, I think.
characters who is central to the conflict. Depending on the path you take, she'll go through some terrible ordeals.
Show the
You'll
golden
notice there
deer.
are prominent chandeliers above the stage. it's possible to knock them down.
Knock the chandeliers down. You can see Crom doing his up B
However,
to
Byleth
knock that
can't
down.
actually reach it, even though it's their stage. You can reach it with other fighters, though. So, it's nice if you can work your way up there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping stone. There we go. I made
Okay,
it.
you can.
And you can knock it down. Also, you can break this table. Like so.
So much more interactive.
Just
I
like
love
the
to see
sign
that.
reads Furin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage.
'Cause you can
it
totally
break
build on
if
that
you run
later.
an opponent into it at close range. Next up,
Here we
the
go.
bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long area. It's very wide
The
indeed.
golden deer.
It's similar to the Bridge of Elden stage.
Was
The guests are
Lennon
from
or
the
something?
Golden Deer.
Claude,
Hilda, and
Hilda,
Lawrence.
Lawrence. That's right.
They belong to the Leicester Alliance.
Man, I like that it's outside too. It's cool.
Because it's an alliance of many noble families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of members. And Claude
Absolutely.
is the sharpest of the bunch.
Hell yeah.
Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the 4th title in the Fire Emblem series. I guess once you've reached the 17th game and are creating 40 characters for each new entry, you're bound to get a bit of name overlap. The naming process must be tough. Hey, it looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy training. As for the bridge's design, it's just a long pathway, plain and simple.
Alright.
You can expect plenty of blows to be exchanged at the edges of the screen. You could also say it's a place where the Failnaught really shines, and in this sense,
Yeah.
I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly.
Straight up. Because the bow, you could just like.
The last area is the Cathedral, only with some platforms you can pass
Tight.
through. The guests appearing in the Cathedral are Seta, Flame, and Ray.
I thought it was flying the whole
Seta
time.
appears to have an
Plane.
extremely strong bond with his sister, Flame. She seems to be under the protection of him and Rhea.
Yeah, she was on the team always, man. She's kick ass.
Fire Emblem Three Houses. All three have character quirks related to their true identities. I feel that Flame might be saying shush at this point, so I'll leave it at that. This is a simple area of the stage. All it has are these platforms. Being the last area, it may be a place where some intense battles will be waged.
Okay.
It'll cycle through each location in about 2.5 minutes.
Is this supposed to be tournament legal or something?
Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists
real?
throughout the ages. That'll give us precisely 5 players per side.
That's
Alright, here we
awesome.
go, Joker. Joker!
Just
The
killed
hero!
Joker. Killed the hero over here.
Gee, we really made a lot, huh? Banjo! By now, I think you know what I'm doing.
Terry.
But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the professor here.
Right.
But as expected, it's going to be a pretty tough battle. So
Yeah,
I
his
can do
favorite's the
anything
chick,
I
too.
can get my hands on. It's not going to land that easily.
Edesu was the
Uh-oh, this is bad.
playing with items on. Alright. Fennekin.
I better keep my distance.
Nice.
I'll use this chance to attack. Got him. That's scary. He's invincible for a moment here. Lots of explosives. Ouch.
Hilda.
Perfect shield at that, huh? Good one.
I see you, Sakurai. Okay.
If I do this, or like so.
Ooh,
No
with the
idea.
counter.
There. The soccer ball connected.
They're ready for it, yeah. That nair, though.
Good. There's Mom. You're in a good spot, Mom.
That was broken.
I shouldn't have taken that.
And they got Gardevoir.
Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not. I I feel like the enemy might get this smash ball. See? They got it. But I mustn't give up. I can't waste this chance.
Ah, get him, Sakurai.
There's another smash ball. Yes, got it. Now, what are you charging up for? There's still more. Whack.
Don't
Go on. You can take the hammer.
Don't
But
go.
it's mine. Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state.
Absolutely.
I hit him.
That's hilarious.
まあ最後ぐらい
I was trying to fight using Byleth's abilities alone, but what matters is that I won. Good game.
まあ団体戦
It can be fun to play like this, especially in tag team, so
So
I
I
think
got
it's a
the
good idea to try
songs.
imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end.
Alright. So we got some songs. Yeah, song collection and the Mii Fighters after this.
Now, about the additional music. Since it's from the Fire Emblem series, we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the Fire Emblem stages. There are already a lot of Fire Emblem tracks in the game. Our selection this time has been made taking those existing tracks into consideration. 11 songs are being added.
メインテーマのアレンジの
This includes an arrangement of the main theme in both Japanese and English. I hope you'll enjoy these as well.
They got everything on there really that I wanted.
We're also adding in a new spirit board. It includes the house leaders among some of the other popular characters.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Sothis is
Yes.
Legend class. Also, there's a new classic mode route, a heroic legacy, which is designed to let you enjoy classic Fire Emblem stages from throughout the series' history.
In classic mode? Sick, dude.
The final battle is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find that something pretty amusing happens, so look forward to that.
I will. Thank you. Finally something new in classic
Now
mode.
for the Mii Fighter costumes. Please take a look.
Oh my gosh. Assassin's Creed. Alright, that's pretty sick. The hood is like actually cool. Brings back some nostalgia too. What? Nah. Alright. Rayman and Rabbids. Mega Man, let's go! Zero. I think they already have Zero. X-Gunner, okay. Battle Network, yo, that was mine. Yo. They did it. That is that guy. .exe. Cuphead? Cuphead? Oh my god! They're gonna put Cuphead! Let's go, Smash! They got the music track too. Yo, I gotta get this. It's Cuphead! Oh man. They got, oh dude. That Mega Man all day. Alright.
はい今回
This time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume. And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added.
Yeah, I'm
It's
getting the
called
Cuphead.
Floral Fury, and it's the theme that plays when fighting Cagney Carnation. I hope you enjoy these as well. After purchasing a costume, I recommend using the sharing feature. If someone has created a Mii Fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing immediately after
Right.
you download it. And now, onto the amiibo. The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Dark Samus and
Wow.
Richter are planned for release on
Dang,
Friday,
Richter, get out of
February
here.
17th.
Richter's ridiculous, man.
はい、そして今回
And now, with the addition of Byleth, the Fighter's Pass is finally complete. The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry Bogard, and Byleth.
Alright.
From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And
Right.
since the roster was already so large to begin with,
We gotta put
right
Sora
from
in
the
there.
start, we intended to make the most out of the new gameplay mechanics and so on. There really were a lot of new mechanics, weren't there? When we add a new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little different. Instead, we try to offer you a whole new style of play.
Throw something in there. Little sneak peek.
As I stated, we'll continue to release more DLC fighters down the line. I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well, have a look.
Oh my god. More fighters in the building.